Welcome everyone. Ragnarok here with part 9 of my Mortal Empire's High Elves recap series. Today's episode, we've got an interesting fight on our hands. So while Tyrion and I think it's Velicin are in the jungle sort of working their way through there, defeating the vampires and defeating Skaven, Uthlon, two generals, Valen and Marielle, are defending the main continent, and Valen is over here on the west coast, basically. He's come here to protect against the Dark Elves and retake some of the fallen fortresses that we've had. Now, in his struggle to sort of defend the mainland, kind of get him into a situation where the Dark Elves end up allying with the dwarves in this battle. So Balin here is taking on two armies, one Dark Elf army and one Dwarven army, and we'll see what happens and see how it goes. Alright, so here we go. Glum Gunnison, and he has Dark Elves as allies. No, it only says 411, but I think that's because they have some of their nastier monsters. And sorry, my brain just stalled there. Some of their nastier monsters in the army. We've got I think some hydras and maybe some black dragons. I'm not sure. Don't remember exactly, but yeah, this was not a fun battle, and I don't know. I mean, one of the advantages of saving the battle replays is that you can, obviously you can go back and rewatch the battles and see where you made mistakes and stuff, but you can also go back and refight them and just see if there's a better way to go about certain situations. So it's probably something I'll do with this one, is probably go back and see if there's a way that I could have won it. I'm sure probably there is, but essentially my strategy is to back into the corner and just try and defend the corner of the map. And yeah, here come the Dark Elves. Black Dragon, a couple of Hydras. Just ugly looking things. And yeah, the dwarves with their little bit of artillery there. Yeah, so I'm just gonna corner camp and try my best to hold the line here. But I think the biggest problem, or one of the problems that we run into, is that we don't really have enough ammunition for this fight. Phoenix Guard ready for this, make this last stand. Just trying to get Valen healed before this fight starts. I'm not sure why he's at half health, but I don't remember exactly what happened. I should have maybe loaded up the campaign episode and just to see exactly why he was only at half health. Anyway, the dwarves are taking their time, getting into position, not in any hurry. Looks like, I love the dwarves when they're walking in regular mode. They look like they're in slow motion. Thunderer's over there, and there he is, Glum Gunnison, or whatever his name is. Some of these rangers. Gyrocopter. Looks like he's got the brimstone gun on there as well. Right, so we're in position. Back in the corner of the map. I know it's, maybe not the most honorable of strategies, but you really gotta do whatever it takes to win, especially when you're playing on legendary. These guys look like they're going in slow motion as well. Look at this shit. It's a nice touch with the rattle on the hydras. 3 fucking hydras. Yeah. It's gonna be a lot for us to deal with. Bit of a problem. So they're slowly making their way across the mountain here. Feel like they're gonna get to the other side of the map eventually. It looks like they're speeding it up a bit. At least some of the dwarves are. A few dark shards in there. But yeah, we're outnumbered and outgunned in this fight as well. So it's gonna be a really desperate fight here. Both throwers getting their first shots off, and that's probably not a very good use of our ammunition there on the gyro bomber. If anything, we should be using the single shot, do a little bit more damage to that thing. And Valen's gonna chase it off, but he's not gonna be fast enough to catch it, I wouldn't think. Yeah. And just basically chasing it off, and it looks like I stopped firing with the bolt throwers, at least on the gyrocopter. So it's quickly getting in position and firing from. They've got their cannons firing here from the woods. Gonna outrange us, and yeah, we definitely don't want Valen taking hits from those cannons. Oh, looks like he took one in the ass there. And he's just gonna turn his back to them. Good thinking. Again, I don't know if this is the best use of our ammunition with the archers, but we don't really have anything else that can get rid of these gyrocopters, because they're going to be faster than Valen. So I guess we're going to do something to get rid of them, and it's pretty much our only answer for them, unless we just let them use up their ammunition, basically. So taking those down, back in the back. Trying to sneak around with the dragon princes, and this is probably my biggest mistake of the battle, is my use of the dragon princes. My thinking was to keep them hidden in the woods here, so I could sweep around and take out artillery or ranged units. But as you saw there, when I brought them around, got them in range of the artillery, the cannons over there, and they took a bit of damage. A few of them went down already, and looks like the dwarves left their slayers in behind there as well to help deal with the cavalry, which is a little bit. Usually the AI doesn't too much to defend their artillery, so it's a little bit odd to see them do something like that. But probably the dragon princes would have been a lot more useful near the front line, to come in and smash in behind, just get a little bit of hammer and anvil action. Valen in a bit of a duel with this black dragon right now. Instead, decide, I guess, to send him in and take on the cold ones. Let the archers try and take down this dragon. Alright, so the dragon princes are hidden back in the woods again. Safe there for now, but again, probably they're gonna be needed on the front line. Ooh, the iron tricks that fire. Very deadly. I think just missed Valen there. Taking a lot of damage. Looks like the Reaper bolt thrower is getting some shots in there. That black dragon is still in the air. Ooh, that's nasty. That is nasty. Look at that. I mean, the Phoenix Guard do have fire resistance, I believe. So, not taking as much damage as maybe the Sword Masters would. But still very painful nonetheless. And just look at the carnage in this front rank. That Phoenix Guard just blasting through that one unit there, and got one of the Hydras down with a few volleys of arrows, but other Hydra is really messing up the lines there, wreaking havoc on the lines, and those Iron Drakes need to shut them down. They're just fucking blasting into the Phoenix Guard. And a ton of damage there. Looks like I'm sending Balin in there. No, he actually went in behind, taking on the, I guess the Dark Shards back there. Oh wait, no, Rangers. And we're still taking a lot of damage from these bolt throwers. Getting the Dragon Princes out, and a good opportunity for us to silence these ranged units here. And I don't know, missed these Slayers, and this is a big mistake here because the Slayers are going to be able to take them on in single combat. Getting them caught on them, huge mistake, very costly, and our line is really thinning out very quickly. I mean, those Iron Drakes did a ton of damage, still doing damage down there. Got some dwarfs backing the archers there. This Hydra is just sort of cleaning up the stragglers from this unit. And they're getting out of dodge. Ooh. Phoenix Guard definitely looking slim. They have taken a ton of punishment here in this front line, trying to hold this line. Just a combination of the dwarves and the Dark Elves. The Dark Elves with their monsters and some of their harder hitting stuff, and the dwarves with their firepower is really doing a number on us. And yeah, the Dragon Princes, just terrible use of them. There's only a few of them left now. They're fighting with those Slayers. More or less shut down their artillery. As I say that, boom, fucking Dragon Prince gets shot in the back and killed. But yeah, I think using the cavalry in the front line might have been more effective. Just try and get some hammer and anvil in there, and try and would have, or at least have them attack the Iron Drakes. Would have maybe kept us in this fight a little bit longer. And yeah, just the micro, just letting the Slayers get in there. That's the second time that the Slayers caught up to the Dragon Princes. Just not a good job dealing with them. And our lines are pretty much disintegrated. Most of our army is sort of gone off the field now, and that's it. Valiant defeat. Pretty sure we're either in force march or in the settlement here, and yeah, Valin's army is defeated. I didn't think that they would be able to hit us from here, but what can you do? Bitter defeat that. Always sucks losing an army on campaign, especially one where you really like the army composition. It was a little bit sour after this defeat, and because of losing this army, we do lose a fair bit of ground here on the western side of Uthwan. It takes us a fair bit of time to rebuild armies first of all, and come back and then retake some of these fortresses. But on the bright side, it kind of makes me realize at this point that we need Tyrion to get back to Uthwan. And with things more or less under control in the jungle, it's feasible for us to bring him back. So I start making preparations to bring him back towards the homeland and defend the island. And yeah, that's essentially where we're at in the campaign. It takes a little bit of time, but we start moving Tyrion back towards the Elven homeland. So right, yeah, we've got one more of these episodes next, episode 10. Hope to see you then. Thanks for watching, guys. Ragnarok signing out.